Good morning. How do you slay your day in the right way? I'm going to tell you here in just a second. I'm Barbara Ann Shepherd, your personal mastery coach. Yesterday, I was in a business intensive and we were challenged to help out a great organization down in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, I'm not from Arizona, I'm not down there, but the mission is something that is amazing. They help homeless, pregnant women get off the streets and get back their confidence and get back into their own place. Maybe even get their other kids back because they've had other issues going on as well. Maybe addiction and stuff like that. And we were challenged to raise money for them in 5 hours. Now, I'm normally not one that really likes challenges or stuff like that because it's competitive to a point where you kind of sometimes forget it's not about you, it's about everybody else. So I just like to give and do things that way. Yet this was part of our business intensive challenge from my coach going, hey, how much money can we raise? So I normally do kind of ignore this stuff when it comes to business. Even when I was in the direct selling world, contests don't fill me up, is what I guess I'm trying to say. Yet, I learned a lot yesterday. When we go for a cause bigger than ourselves, we're not doing something for ourselves, we're giving other people an opportunity to step in. So you may have seen on my business page and social media the artwork that I did yesterday. We had to paint a picture and show it. And so this was mine. Now, artist, I am not. My daughter, as you can see with the painting right back here, that was her artwork 3 years ago. It's far better than mine. Though comparison can steal the joy from it. There are people out there that think my artwork is absolutely amazing because they can't do anything other than stick figures, right? So enjoy the beauty around you today. Enjoy it. Love it in your way. And that kind of brings me back to, how do you slay your day in the right way? You wake up and you say, I'm going to be in the driver's seat today, or I'm going to be in the cockpit of my plane, if you're that way, or you're going to be the captain of your boat, or because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, I'm going to be in the cockpit of my X-Wing going through my day in such a way that I'm being intuitive, that I'm sharing the knowledge, I'm being a leader throughout my day. Because we can be leaders without titles. We can be a leader wherever we are. Now, I have to admit, I normally like to follow along with the occasional leadership stuff. And so it was very interesting also to look at the dynamic within our group of lovely ladies who was trying to lead when it wasn't something that was comfortable for her. And somebody else who was trying to follow when they're far more comfortable being in the lead. And for each of them, when we got done with the challenge and we were going through and we were debriefing, if you will, and we were talking about what we learned and all of those beautiful things, it was interesting to watch and see how each person has their own inner demons, if you will, their own beliefs that would hold them back from doing something that somebody else excelled at. We all have to get through our day our own way. It was a great lesson for me as well that in business, we're so caught up comparing ourselves to somebody else's business, to somebody else's way of doing things, for somebody else's way of going, this is how I get through my day. And not realizing that that might not be for us because what works for one person doesn't. And I got to say, I was guilty of that as well. I was so caught up in going, oh my gosh, somebody does it this way or somebody does it that way, realizing that really what I needed to be looking at was, oh, that was great. That works for them, though I like this piece and I like this piece from that person. I like that piece and I like that piece, and I can put them together in my own amalgamation, use my own alchemy, use my skills, and be able to say, here we go. This is my business. This is the way I coach. This is the way I do. And in a way, yes, we're feeding into the I and our ego and beautiful things like that. And that's why our why is so important. Why we do things. And that yesterday solidified for me a little bit more in the fact that we ended up raising almost $12,000 in 5 hours between 9 women. Imagine that. 9 women, $12,000, 5 hours. That was amazing for a great organization that is changing generations by showing what love is, compassion, empathy, and all those beautiful emotions. So today, how are you going through your day? Did you start it off on the right foot this morning by saying, I'm in the cockpit, not my beliefs, not the stories that have been driving me before? Every single day, we have 95% of the same thoughts as we did yesterday. Can you change one of those thoughts today and believe in yourself and get ready to run through your day in such a way that by the end of the day, you collapse in your chair or your couch or wherever you're at, or just into bed because you were so busy for the day, and say, wow, what a rush. That's what I felt like last night. Realizing that for the first time, I went through a challenge and didn't end up with a goose egg on the board. I stepped in to my discomfort of picking up a phone or reaching out to people in a way that I haven't really done before. I spoke with people that I haven't spoken with in a while, yet reconnected and did the ask and learned great things. So today, how are you going to drive, pilot, navigate through your day? Are you going to do it from a place of weakness and no power by saying, oh, I'll just see what the day brings? Or are you going to step in to your warrior power? Take control, take responsibility, and drive that boat. Pilot that ship. Pilot into your future and drive it into the frickin' ground by the end of the day and say, I'm going to get up and do it again tomorrow. It's an amazing feeling when your passion and your why connect. So, again, what are you doing to unleash your inner warrior that maybe you've chained down too long? How are you going to release it and put it back in the driver's seat? Get through your day in a way that you slay it in the right way. and make a huge impact in at least one person's life, even if it is by offering them the opportunity to step out themselves and do a beautiful random act of kindness or give or do whatever it is. It's a huge monumental shift. So, you want to know more about me and what I do and this huge why and passion that I do? Come join me on Wednesday for the 7 secrets of becoming a graceful warrior. Because grace is something we need, sometimes on a daily basis and sometimes on a minute-to-minute basis as we go through our day. So today, slay your day the right way by being in the cockpit of your X-Wing or your bus or your car or your boat or however you see yourself going through life today, and live your life in power and confidence and love. We'll see you on Monday.